All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh.
Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Hashem, Chakadash.
Davans to Apostle is a great millstone. Peace, salutations to you, Sasakim. Let's pushing this word, sincerity, truth, and charity. What we're gonna talk about today, Lord willing to be edifying, is pretty much do good unto thyself. You got to find a balance, man.
Yep.
You have a balance, man. And you know what the scripture tell you, Lord willing, we get it in Proverbs 11:1. The false balance is abomination to the Lord.
Yeah, see, brothers, in this truth, there's nothing wrong with having things, okay? There's nothing wrong with having, let's just say, a house, small business, a nice car, things like that, you know what I mean? Basically where the problem starts is when you start loving this more than the Most High.
That's
those things, all right? But if you put the Most High first before all these things, there's nothing wrong with having these things. And then going back to this, can I just get the scripture in the Sirach?
Yeah.
It says here in Sirach 14:11, my son, according to thy ability, okay, so according to your ability, all right, it says, do good unto thyself and give the Lord his due offering. All right, so it said, according to thy ability, do good unto yourself, all right? Hey, get good food. Spend extra money on, the organic food. Hey, get the, the good soaps, the oils, a nice car, whatever it is, all right? There's so many different things in this life, you know what I mean? Try to get the best of the best, so to speak, you know what I mean? Within your means. Don't be cheap, don't be lazy, too, because that's another thing, too. A lot of brothers, the reason why you're in these particular situations is because you're actually lazy, Hey, look at our forefathers. They've worked to get their things, man. Look at our forefather Jacob. Hey, to get his two wives, he had to work 14 years, man.
Yeah.
All right.
And even the elite banking families of this society, they had to work to get where they are, man.
Yeah. That's right.
And not like we're doing right now to get the kingdom of heaven. We working. We doing the work right now, making this lesson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but point being though, Akim, there's nothing wrong with doing good to yourself. Some brothers, they may they may misinterpret that, you know what I mean? Say if the brother has some stuff, they may think like, oh, maybe he's in the world. No, that's not necessarily true. Hey, the brother, he's just wise, in his movements, or he worked for certain things. And ultimately, really, a lot of times too, hey, brothers, let's say if they do have a little extra, something extra, carnal things of this world, right? A lot of times they're helping brothers out anyways, man. Let's say we're brothers in need for some financial help. That brother's gonna help out, man.
He got the ability to do that because he's obviously making good money if he has these nice things or whatever. He live in a nice house, apartment, or whatever, man.
Yeah.
So he's pretty much helping Akim. The Lord put him there to help Akim, man.
That's right.
So but Jake take it, Jake have opportunity at work, they'll turn it down thinking they're going off in fear that they'll fall out the truth. No, man, there ain't nothing wrong with having, like I said, the problem is when you put that first before the Lord and these damn demons won't come up all of a sudden. It's peace and quiet at first and you damn niggas. I just get tired of that shit, man. But hey, the scripture tell you Satan got to be in midst. Whenever you're doing something righteous, Satan gonna be coming around, man.
This is Proverbs 11, the one you called.
The damn devil's going. Go ahead.
That's perfect. Proverbs 11:1, a false balance is abomination to the Lord, but a just weight is his delight.
You can break down, brother.
Everything has to be in balance. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Always put the Lord first. You see in everything you do. It tells you to seek the kingdom of heaven first. Matthew 6 and 33. All right, and all these things shall be added on to you.
That's what Jake's problem. That's why they'll be doing well, and then all of a sudden that shit fails, or Lord might use Esau to destroy whatever. You know why ultimately that happened? Because you forgot about the Lord. You ain't put the Lord first.
Yeah.
That's why the Lord had it where it got destroyed. Wherever you was being successful in, the Lord find a way make that come to naught because you put the Lord first.
Con. Yeah. You know, it's like even Yahushua, you know, when he was 12, you know what I'm saying, and his parents left and they went looking for him, you know, he was about his father's business. You know, he still had work to do. That's why he stayed behind. He was doing the work.
Yep.
All right, so you got to consider Yahushua and the business that we're involved in. All right, so we got to be about our father's business, you see? Because everything else will come with it. You know, once you take the Lord out of the equation, your life is going to spiral downhill, man. All right? And then, you know, you could be judged or, you know, the Lord could have mercy on you later. But, you know, you don't know, and that's a scary walk. You know what I'm saying? But if you could do good to yourself, you know, in this time, you can. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with it. It's not going off.
Can I say this too? That's why, what does it say in Romans 15:4? It says the things written aforetime are written for our learning, right?
Yeah.
You look at certain of our forefathers, they had things. All right, you look at whom was it? Joseph.
Mm-hmm.
All right, he was what, second in command in Egypt.
Yeah.
You're telling me the second in command in Egypt was living like a bum? You know?
Right.
You look at whom else? Ezekiel.
Mm-hmm.
Then they placed the gold chain on it, around his neck. You know?
Yeah.
I believe Daniel as well. There was several prophets that actually had things. Okay? And then the reason why is the reason why that it was shown, okay, or you know why it's in in the scriptures is to show us that it's okay to have these things. It's not a problem. But going back to what we said, the thing is you have to put the Most High first.
Yeah, that's first and foremost. You have these things. Give praise to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Jake don't even fucking do that, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they got it off their own terms or whatever, man. No, the reason you got it because the Lord gave it to you to begin with, man.
Yep.
But now if you don't put the Lord first, give him praises, then he'll take it away from you, man.
That's right. You got something or
yeah, this Proverbs 30:8.
Good.
So it says, move far from me vanity and lies.
Mm-hmm.
Give me neither poverty nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me. Least I be full and denying. And that's what Jake ultimately do all the time. That's what we always say. They never give thanks to the Lord, man. That's why the Lord take that away from you. And the Lord knows you that type of person. He won't give it to you to begin with, man.
Right.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
So it says, least I be full and deny thee, and say, who is the Lord? Or least I be poor. Like these fucking Jakes that's rich. First of all, they saying this anyway. They God is Satan.
Mm-hmm.
But they ain't thinking about the Lord. You think Jay-Z thinking about the Lord?
Oh no.
No.
Not at all. Really, because really his God is Satan.
He's worried about the was the Bel Air stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Getting his champagnes ready. That's what he's worried about.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
So it says, at least I be full and deny thee and say, who is the Lord? Or at least I be poor and steal and take the name of my power in vain. So your think is, when Jake have nothing, like say you'll go out, commit a crime, steal, or like take the name Lord in vain. You don't want to believe in the Lord, or you'll have a problem with the Lord because you're in a bad situation, man.
It's like in the book of Malachi,
Mm-hmm.
I believe, like 1 and 2, where it says, "Hey, wherein have ye loved us?"
Yeah.
That's Jake's. They always say that since they're in such a low estate, they're like, God doesn't love me. Hey, the hell with God. That's what they be saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, and what did the Lord say? Hey, I've loved Jacob and I hated Esau.
It showed you that showed you the Lord loved you. Because guess what? We went off, man, and the Lord chastising us, man.
He loves, yep.
That shows you he loves you. He don't love Esau because he allowed his wickedness to pile up so he can give him that harsh judgment later, man. Because Scripture tell you that, man. He chastising whom he loves as his sons. If he don't chastise you, you are a bastard, man.
Right.
All right. So Jake take that as the Lord, because Scripture tell you in Baruch 4:6, he ain't put through it not for our own destruction, but because we moved the most out of wrath. You gotta understand the reason why you catching this hell. We went off against our power. That's why the Lord is jacks us up right now, man.
Mm-hmm.
But Jake don't want to understand that, man. All right. And like I said, man, we have, if you're doing well for yourself, in the society, you got to put the Lord first. You got to thank the Lord, man.
That's right.
Because you wouldn't have any way if it wasn't for the Lord.
Right.
Because the Lord's control everything, man.
Yeah.
You know.
No matter what your portion is, thank the Most High and put the Lord first always.
Yeah. That's why even brothers who might be catching hell, Lord get them through it. Like I said, going back to the scripture, at least they steal or take the name of the Lord in vain, man. See, the Lord is not. See, He's a balanced power. Even we did so much wicked shit, and the Lord still having mercy on us. Even though we catching hell, it could be man, we deserve worse, and the Lord's not putting us through that, man. That shows He's merciful, man.
Right.
Less than our iniquities deserve.
Yeah.
There's Matthew 5:45, that ye may be the children of your Father which is in heaven, for He maketh His sun to rise on the evil and on the good, and sendeth rain on the just and on the unjust. So He gives everyone benefits, man. It's just not everyone acknowledges the Lord. All right, and that's why I told you in Sirach that the elect will praise His holy name. You see, only a remnant is going to return back to Him. You see, and that's why we're crying and sighing, man, because we're seeking the kingdom. All right, and again, by doing so, the Lord, He hooks us up, man.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And some brothers have bigger portions than others, but the main thing that we all have in common is that we put the Lord first.
That's it.
That He may direct our way in truth always.
That's it. That's it. Man, I had nothing right now. You had something?
Yeah, I was gonna say another thing. Going back to what we were talking about, how there's nothing wrong with doing good unto thyself. See, Jake got to get out of that low level mentality.
Right.
All right. Look, the scriptures talk about, if you can get it, that we're a nation of priests.
I was
and
just
kings.
gonna grab that. Yeah,
Right?
Second Peter.
That's it.
So you got to start acting like that. See, brothers, you got to start, because the scriptures talk about what? That we're newborn babes and we're new creatures, right?
Mm-hmm.
You have to start elevating yourself.
Yeah,
okay.
God.
Going back to what I was saying. Hey, we it starts off with what? The basic stuff, the milk, right? Yeah. Everything goes back to the milk. So you start learning about what? The dietary laws, right? What not to eat, what to eat, okay? And then even the scriptures in Sirach, right? Because after you get past that, right, you know what's profane and what's, godly, right? And I'm saying with the dietary law, next is what? The scriptures talks about watching your meats. So then you start learning how to not eat so much meats, because in this society, that's all they push, meats, right? No, you should be having more vegetables and more grains on your plate than meats, okay? All right? And then, then you start eating healthier foods, all right? You start, getting more into the, the fruits, the vegetables, and even after that, then what? You start buying higher quality of stuff. And trust me, there's a difference between conventional and organic, okay? Trust me, there is. See how long an organic fruit is going to last in your pantry compared to a conventional one. That conventional one's going to last longer, and it's not because it's better. All right? It's because it's been GMO'd out, man.
Yeah, put chemicals in it.
Yep, exactly. So start doing these things to yourself, man. Getting better stuff. For instance, like, hey, let's say if you're in a city, right? Hey, start going to the forest preserves. Start going to the lakefronts. All right, to the beach and stuff like that. Start seeing things, man. All right, stop being so low level.
Yeah.
Okay, you have to start elevating, man. You're a king, man.
That's right.
Yeah, like you being lazy. Jake would deal with they little bugged out ass block. You got niggas talking about they love the hood. You in a low vibration if you say that. The hood is trash, man.
Yeah.
Ain't who the fuck loves that dump hole, man. Somebody who's like say on low vibration, man, and how they goddamn mind, man. Don't nobody in their right mind want to live like that, man.
Okay.
And that's what's wrong with you, Jakes, man. You like said, going back to being lazy. You don't go outside your neighborhood. You shop in your neighborhood. You eat that. Guess what? The trash is your neighborhood, man. Let's be for real. All that garbage, goddamn 2 gyros for $5 and all that crap. That's trash, man. You Jakes, because you so goddamn lazy to go outside your neighborhood.
They're afraid too.
Yeah, and afraid, you'll settle for the trash that's in your neighborhood. And guess what? Esau ship the bad stuff in your neighborhood. And all the good stuff is out in the suburbs where Esau at, man. So that's why, and like I said, even in the world, I ain't never bought nothing in the hood. I always went out in suburban areas or whatever to get my food, my liquor, all that, man. Yeah.
Everything, because even the clothes is terrible materials in these low end stores. You know.
Yeah.
Hey, man, look, you get what you pay for, man. That's that old saying. Okay. You get what you pay for. That's all I'm gonna say.
Go get the scripture, brother.
This is 1 Peter 2:9. But ye are a chosen generation.
We're a chosen generation, especially this generation right now. Because why? We're about to get saved. This is the time of the elect, so to speak, man. Okay.
Well, it goes back to being that new man, man. You know, you might have been in a low vibration world, but the Most High has called you in His truth. You're supposed to get out of that. You know, be a newborn man. You're supposed to put back on, that king-like mentality again.
That's right.
All right. You're supposed to get out of that goddamn low vibration mentality, man.
Exactly. Put on as the elect. As the scripture says, and the elect will have that mindset. That house of David, man. All right. This is 1 Peter 2:9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood.
Yeah, we're a priest. Remember that, Akim. You're a priest. And now when you go into the law, right? Look at the Levites, with the sacrifices and all that.
Yeah.
Bro, they were clean. Okay? They had special garments.
Yeah.
All right? They were on a very high vibration. They were not low level, man. Okay? And we got to be like that, man. Yeah. All right?
God. In the holy nation.
Yep, we're meaning a separate nation.
Yeah.
Okay? Really look at these heathens and how they live. They're at a low vibration. Look at Esau. Esau in his natural state when he's not, putting on an act. That dude was low, man. He smells. Don't wash himself.
Well, guess what? When nobody else is around, man. Like I say, he put on an act in front of other people. But guess what he's doing when nobody's around? In the comfort of his own home. His woman got him in the cage somewhere, and his woman telling him what to do. All right.
These are facts. Hey, Esau doesn't wash himself. They love not bathing, bro. They're into that stuff.
Oh yeah, because they low level, which is they're really Satan, man.
The base is
all man. They Satanists, man. Yeah. That's right. Part of Satanism, man. Do what thou will, which means even going back to that, if you don't feel like showering for a whole month, I can do that because I'm all about my flesh. And guess what? I seen it in the world, man. Because I went to school with these Edomites. I've been in these Edomites' houses, man. These devils put on the front, like you said, outside of their house look all nice and clean. So you think the inside be the same way. You go the outside got the nice flower, they planting flowers, doing all that gardening work and shit from outside. You go inside the house, it's trash every goddamn way, man.
That's why they always have mates.
Yeah.
Because they're dirty and lazy people, Hey, I remember this, one of the brothers, Marial and I, because him and I grew up in the world. There's this dude that we knew. Had money, man. Money. Lived in North Riverside, basically. Is it
River North?
River North, Salaki, River North, right? That's a very rich part in downtown, okay? Or the north part of downtown. This guy had fucking pizza boxes all over the place, beer bottles, trash everywhere. But these are like hundreds of thousands of dollars, $1 million condos.
Yeah. But
that's how they're living. They're low level people. And then even all these other nations, you look at Elam, he's a little weirdo in India, got cows. These guys literally bathe in the rivers, right? Where cows and animals take pisses and shits and trash is thrown in there. They're bathing in that.
Yeah.
Look at what is that, Japheth, running around in these little weird fucking outfits, dancing around, a goddamn fire with the pig, getting roasted. That's some folly, bro. These heathens are low level, man.
Low level. They dress like it too. Cause Jake, even Jake don't have no money. They buy the nicest of clothes, man. Esau have all the money, still looking like bums, man.
Bill Gates.
Yeah.
This is back in 1 Peter 2:9. But ye are a chosen generation, a royal priesthood, and holy nation, a peculiar people.
So, because two-thirds is still in that beastly mindset. And like we said, they low level. I mean, they bunch of damn beasts, man. You know? So Most High woke you up to the truth. You got to get out of that low level beast mentality, man.
That's right.
That ye should show forth the praises of him who hath called you out of darkness,
which is the Lord. The Lord one calls out darkness.
Right.
You know?
Into his marvelous light.
Which is knowing this truth, man. The truth should set you free, man.
That's right.
You know? So, the Lord called you out of darkness, which the darkness, these people are in gross darkness. This world is in gross darkness.
Yep.
The Lord called a few out of that gross darkness. So you got to change once the Lord called us in this thing, man.
Yeah. By the renewing of your mind, like Romans 12 and 2. There's a little more. There's 1 Peter 2 and 10 now, which in time past were not a people, but are now the people of the Most High.
So guess what? We're not a people, because they go back to Hosea 1.
Yeah,
You're not
right.
my people.
Yep.
But guess what? The Lord, and you read that in Zechariah 13 and 8, man, and 9, Only the Lord only considers his elect his people right now, man.
Yep.
2/3 are still not his people. They still are no people, because they still being heathens. They are heathens.
Yep.
Right. What a man thinketh, that's what he is. I think it's in Proverbs or something that's worded like that.
Because the Lord ain't dealing with these 2/3, because they still heathens, man.
God.
Because they not following the way of the Lord. They following the ways of their flesh, just like they daddy Esau and these other heathen nations are doing.
And that's why in the scriptures it says they're natural brute beast made to be destroyed.
I think it says that once you read down, if I'm not mistaken.
Let me keep going.
Matter of fact, no, it don't. I think it's another one.
Which in time past were not a people, but are now the people of the Most High, which had not obtained mercy, but now have obtained mercy. Dearly beloved, I beseech you, as strangers and pilgrims, abstain from fleshly lusts, which war against the soul.
Exactly. And look, ultimately we're what? Pilgrims. It said it right there. It also says it in 2nd Ezra that we're pilgrims.
Yeah.
All right. And we're just bypassing right now in this, evil land. And what do they call this place in the scriptures? The valley of the shadow of death. And we're bypassing it, man. We're on this road. All right. It's dangerous. But that road is going to lead to what? That city where all good things dwell, which is basically the kingdom of heaven. Okay.
Yep.
All right. And read that part one more time, Salaki.
Khan. This is 1 Peter 2 and 10.
So we're pilgrims.
2 and 11. Dearly beloved, I beseech you, as strangers and pilgrims, abstain from fleshly lusts which war against the soul.
Exactly. So going back to what we were saying, look, it's okay to have these things. It's okay to have some nice stuff, but don't let that be your priority. Don't fall in love with it. All right. Remember, always Yahweh Bashim shines first, and that should be your first love.
Yeah. Nothing wrong. Have a nice body built, muscles. Because that takes work to do that.
Oh yeah, yep.
But we gotta put the Lord first. Now a particular brother, he studies, he reads first, and then he goes to the gym and lifts weights.
Oh, exactly. Yep. That's how it should be. All right.
So.
This is 1 Corinthians 7 and 31. And they that use this world as not abusing it.
You can use the world, all right? Whatever it is, all right? Whatever aspect of life, as long as it's not going off, you can use it,
Yeah.
Hey, like the other brother said, it's nothing wrong with working out. I mentioned about getting the oils and the nicer products, all right? There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with even if, let's just say, certain brothers, they are more of a they don't have the best jobs and stuff. They might get the link card or something.
Yeah.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with getting these things. Just don't abuse it. Okay. All right.
For the fashion of this world passeth away.
And see, that's the thing too. You always got to remember in the back of your mind that these things are gonna bypass. This world is gonna bypass at some point. The Lord's gonna get rid of all this, and we're gonna go into a better place. Which is the kingdom of heaven, and that's what's coming. That's what our eyes should be single, right? The scriptures talk about that. Our eyes should be single, and we should be wanting the kingdom of heaven. That should be our main focus. All right. Now, like we said, there's nothing wrong with getting a couple of things right now while we're here, and it's actually beneficial to you. You know?
Yeah, it is actually.
Hey, say if you get into the stones and the, gold, silver, like the jewelry, those things have, benefits, man. They help your body out. They help your mind out, man. There's so many things. Like I said, the good soaps. That stuff had what? It has tea tree oil in it, and what else, man? So many. I can't even. Lavender. All this stuff, and it's good for your body, man. It helps you out.
Yeah. God, so. Yeah.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Hey, with that, we hope this lesson was edifying. Again, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, HaKadosh. The bonus to the apostles and others, a great millstone who rule well and who taught us this truth, and salutations to all the occupants of this word in truth and in sincerity with charity. Shalom and a Bob ball.
Shalom and a Bible ball.
Shalom.